Yep, exactly. We lost MJ Gamma, but we still have RI Gamma here. And again, both of them. Oh, yeah, see, I think I also hurt Rigama's heart, too, with the underscore comment. See,
I understand. We're underscore brothers. I'll send you the newsletter. Don't worry about it.
Fortunately, there's nobody else on the planet named Jay Chenzor. So, you know, that name is definitely a very unique one out there. So. But there we go. Yeah, it's going to be the DJ versus the Cammy. Now, I mean, we joked about Mental Stack Fighter 6, right? Yeah. DJ is like the ultimate mental stack character because he's got the feints, he's got the jumping down light kick, his drive rushes as fast as possible. Like I said, whenever I use Cammy against DJ, I get destroyed. But like I said, that might be more a me problem than anything because, like I said, it's just I have such a hard time keeping track of all the options that he has that every one of them catches me off guard. So you have to be so hyper aware. So, like, for example, if DJ tries to cancel low strong into the feint Sobot kick, right? Dude, you're plus 10 in that situation. Yeah. Like, don't let him get away with that kind of thing, you know? But it's easy to get frozen. But as long as you have the confidence and the knowledge, like, oh, he's minus this, you have more confidence to try to counter poke in those situations.
Well, before we get into how Rigama kind of deals with that and what knowledge checks he is aware of, let's see what he has to say about the set itself or just about being in CPT. I faced him in ranked a few times, and he's a very good player. Should be a fun match. Keeps it nice and cordial right there. I like it. It's respect shown for Amigopool. And Amigopool, he earned that respect, right? That's what we talked about yesterday, defeating MJ Gamma, one of the favorites, one of the staples of this scene, to kind of get into that winner's side top 16.
So he has to face off against the Gamma brothers.
Oh, he does. That's true. That's a good point.
R.I. Gamma's getting revenge for no. But of course, Rigama here. Rigama, MJ Gamma, no relations.
Probably not.
Yeah.
One Gamma down, one to go. That reminds me of something Tasty Steve would say. Shout out to Tasty Steve.
Yeah, and if he can beat them both, would that be a Gamma wave?
Oh, my Lord. I felt like I just got stand H by Hulk.
All right, here we go. Amigopool with the DJ, gonna get hit by the combo. Cammy plus frames on all of her drill combos. It is her biggest strength that all of her B&Bs lead to the drill and pressure.
Oh, no, but that punish counter on the ankle kick from the Just Cool, you can see how much damage it nets DJ.
DJ's damage. Maybe that's what it stands for. He's a damage junkie, dude. Seriously.
For real. Mets is out here. Nice job recognizing the recovery, getting the anti-air before Amigo could fall with the button. Sobot's -6. -4, I think, when spaced perfectly. I'm not sure.
Nice, perfect parry. And yeah, goes get to the corner for the plus frames, but what a tech. A check with the raw back heavy kick check.
You think you got a quick drive rush? Apparently Cammy and Rigama saying different.
Yo, that's a heavy button check.
Yeah, like you see, oh my, again though, that's such a great space to use it at, to get out of the range of the crouch medium kick and then punish the recovery of it. That is wild, man. But yeah, Rigama, you usually see the crouch medium punch come out as like a drive rush stuff tool for Cammy, right? I think it's got pretty good active frames for a medium button.
I like the drive parry after, no. That's cool. Doesn't have to guess high or low, but perfect parry back throw. Yes, for sure. You want that corner position for sure.
You saw the neutral jump right there. Rigama, he looked like he was loaded up a DP, but knew he was going to get there too late. So great recognition in the moment. Again! This time on the stand roundhouse. He drops it, though. We're going to parry the mix-up. And immediately anti-air the juggle point as well. What recognition.
Yeah, you can tell he's done that before, but you know what? Amigopool has definitely woken up with a super before.
Can I just say I love the speed of Street Fighter 6, man? My goodness, it is tough to keep up commentating and play-by-play with this game.
Dude, especially in between matches with how fast the rematch occurs.
That was so sick. Amigo waking up with a super at the end right there. Putting a round on the board for him as well.
I remember the first event I commentated Street Fighter 6. After the KO happened, I started talking about stuff like we normally do. And it was like back in the match. I was like, oh, wait, I got to cut this.
It's like you got 2 seconds to wrap up your point about the first game.
Yep.
Baby, indeed. He's trying to just space these Sobot kicks, kind of harass Rigama a little bit.
Yeah, caught the Just Cool at the tip.
Exactly. What adjustment in spacing from Rigama, right, to get close enough before using that crouch medium kick to even catch the pullback. Right there, he almost got caught again using the roundhouse. Yeah, he's like, he loves it. He's like, yeah, this is netting me a lot of damage so far. I'm going to keep looking for these Just Cools, but it said the perfect parries. On the light strings, I want to see more parry attempts. That is something that people haven't explored heavily yet. But I know it's coming.
Yeah, we'll get.
Oh,
you almost
that was
never
messed up.
see it. Yes.
That was like drive rush into a burnout OD spin knuckle. Like there was a lot of visuals on the screen at once.
Yeah.
Like it was green, yellow, gray. Like I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to stop, go. What is going on here?
Yeah, the fact that she burned herself out almost made it harder to catch.
Legit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even playing about that. Like there was a lot of visual stuff going on right there. It's very easy to get lost in the lights in a situation like that.
Oh man, nicely done. Now I'm gonna burn myself with that all the time, dude.
And hey, great calculations from Rigama, right? If you're gonna kill with that hit, it's a risk that's worthy to take sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, so there you go. Rigama taking that game over Dee Jay. So again, it's just nicely done so far. So. Oh, man.
100%, man. Definitely. I love the way both players are actually playing that matchup, and great adjustment from Rigama not to keep getting clipped by that just cool spacing, right? Like that was definitely what Amigo was kind of relying on early on in the set. Net some great damage. He gets punish counters out of it a lot of the time, and we'll also talk about Cammy's love pressing those buttons, right? The crouch medium kick goes super far. The stand roundhouse just chunks your drive meter when it's blocked, so it's buttons they like to press, but of course, specifically the stand roundhouse can also get drive impacted. So I know Cammy's are pretty careful about pressing that button. They don't get reckless with it.
It's funny too because Cammy actually kind of has a just cool in her forward heavy kick, but nobody ever uses it because it's like -12 on block. So it can be drive canceled, so it's expensive, right? And if it doesn't punish counter, you don't really get anything off of it.
Gotcha.
But she's got one. But I've always said like one buff I want for Cammy is that they just remove that move so I can walk forward and hit heavy kick.
What's cool about like Cammy right now in the high level meta is that you're starting to see her get busted open a little bit because obviously her buttons, her walk speed, her dive kick, all of that is so solid that like a lot of the players that play them are also fundamentally solid.
Yes.
So they're just like, I'm going to rely on this. I'm going to rely on my footsies, my walk speed, and throwing a dive kick here and there, and that's going to be enough to give me great results. Now they're starting to really bust her open. Like I saw Hurricane today at a versus fighting. Like he started having the sick baits where he would do like jab into hooligan to dodge drive impacts and stuff like that. Yeah, I got to show you that clip during the break. That was OD. Okay. So they're really starting to bust open the hooligan setups and the different type of dirty mix-ups you can get into with that character.
I'm team hooligan, dude. That's all I do with
I'll show you that clip.
It's
ridiculous.
I keep trying to use the hooligan because, again, like, I mean, Cammy is clearly a stronger character than Kimberly, right?
Sure.
But Kimberly is like gimmicky. She's got a lot of things like that. That works for me.
Absolutely.
Well, if you play Cammy, you got to be fundamental, and I don't got that.
Bro,
okay?
you got to know your strengths as a player. You got to be honest with yourself. 100%. I know world champions, bro. I got a couple of examples for you. I was talking to Latif out there in Gamers 8, right? He was like, the characters I like to pick, like Zato and Strive, or like in this game, he's been playing Cammy. He wants these characters that are going to be in your face and have great mix-ups because he was like, my neutral's not that great. Like, he should have said that. He's like, my neutral's not that great, so I need characters with setups to open up the opponent. That's the same thing with Kazunoko going back to facing Daigo. Right? He was like, I picked Yun so I can dive kick. Like, I don't have to play footsies with Daigo. He's better at that than me.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
When he first showed up to Street Fighter, it was in Canada. I remember that. He was brand new, and he said, I'm going to learn Yun because I don't have neutral.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's for real, for real. And look, he won Capcom Cup.
Right, exactly.
Like, you got to know your strengths and weaknesses as a player, and you got to be honest with yourself.
Yep, exactly. Counter hit right there, keeping some people honest right now. Ooh, there he is. That just cool again. Great spacing from Amigopool.
Yeah, this is great stuff from Amigo. But just as I say that, gets clipped low. You're nice try to bait something out, and the delayed up kicks caught him walking back in.
Okay, so just a tiny bit of life for Rigama. Does he have a... Oh, my goodness. Just air to air. Yeah, exactly. Not sure what got Rigama to neutral jump, but that was a great response.
People like neutral jumping in this game, right? Because of like drive rush and drive impact. There's it's spin knuckle specifically for Cammy as well. Like there's a lot of things that take you forward and that you commit to. So you'll see the neutral jumps thrown out as a fishing tool every now and then, as you can see there.
Just right there. Yep, exactly. Oh, no, you threw too early, and so now you're going to get punish countered back. But Amigopool spending a lot of that drive gauge. He's very low. Oh, but he gained a lot with that parry.
I can't believe he parried that. I can't believe it wasn't a perfect parry.
Right.
Like, I thought that like the lateness on that was almost perfectly timed.
And, you know, it's easier to do that with flash kicks.
Yes.
To stop the drive rush cancels. So, but that's definitely something we're going to see more at higher levels in the future as well.
That's that street light interaction, bro. You show me green, I show you yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow that down.
Boy. Here we go. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Gets the start there.
I love that starter.
Okay.
I'm going to let the drive meter come back here. Rigama try to close out this by holding on to some meter. Oh, tick throw will put him even closer to death, but Amigo still has a chance here. Oh, it is death. I thought he was going to be on a pixel.
Right?
My goodness, well done. Great calculations.
Yeah, again, corner situation. So scary here. I swear, with Capcom putting in drive impacts and allowing throw loops to rock, they don't want you to be in the corner, man.
Yeah, 100%.
They wanted you to not want to be in the corner really badly.
The corner is a dangerous area.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, again, the parry attempt getting thrown right there. Great establishment from Amigo.
Oh, back throw. And wants to put him in the corner. Just like we said, there's those neutral jumps again.
Yeah, they haven't really paid off so far, but I mean, all it takes is one, right? And if Rigama's not going to be punishing you for it, then why not, right?
And again, Cammy.
Oh, no! Tried a neutral jump of his own. Had to block the drive impact as he landed, wasn't ready for it.
Interesting. That's usually a safe jump with that down light kick. I'm not sure what happened there, why it missed.
That's a little strange. I believe that's -3 off the OD low kick. That's why he didn't immediately press his offense again, but Rigama respecting anyway.
Fake drive. You see him parry. Maybe he was trying to bait out an EX up kicks or something.
Yeah, some people will do that. They'll stay on the other side of the screen, show you the parry.
Mm-hmm. But now the problem is, Amigopool. Oh, no, you dropped the combo. You dropped the combo, and you're going to die because of it. Oh.
And even with the burnout, she was just so close that it was still very punishable. Amigo, puts her on life support. Wakes up with a level 3, saw the faint fireball. Oh, you have fallen for my trap card indeed.
Dude, that's almost like the times when Goken threw the up fireball and you jump into it.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel bad. And so when you see that, and it's just like, man.
That was a quick little play action sleight of hand right there. It's like, oh, you thought I was throwing the air slasher. Great stuff. And yeah, I mean, up against Cammy specifically with that really fast level 3, that is a great time to do it. Well done. I mean, that's just one of the things that goes back to making Dee Jay a strong character, right? That fireball feint, very tricky to deal with, man. A lot of the times you're trying to commit to counter that option, whether it's via something that's projectile invincible, whether you're trying to react with a jump. All those things are heavy commitment options, right? So if you ever fall into that trap, Mans gets a huge punish.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just mentally it's devastating when that happens to you. But see if Rigama can recover from that.
Quick little jabs again, check in on the other side here. Oh, and then the parry attempt gets tossed. Amigopool's been so on point with that. Oh, that was an impactful whip punish, even if he didn't get a combo off of it.
Right. Just the sound effect, the screen shake and everything. I love it.
Oh, wow. The crouch medium kick. That looked like the sweet spot, right? Where like the active windows to cancel were gone.
Right.
Gets the save jump. Rigama going down here.
Yeah, again, one of the things that you got to do when you study other characters, you got to know their safe jumps, man, because otherwise you're going to DP and die just like that.
Exactly, right. You just got to hold that. I know it feels bad holding safe jumps, right? You can try the perfect parry. That's an option at least you have in this game, but yeah, man, it's just one of those things that you have to deal with.
It is interesting that that perfect parry exists because it's really the first time there's ever been a real answer to safe jumps for characters without armor moves. But obviously, if they can empty jump and throw you, etc., etc.
That's part of the brilliance of the game, right? Is that there's still not a complete answer to it because there is counterplay by the person jumping in.
Oh, speaking of that perfect parry, there we go. Gets the forward throw, drive rushes in there, and you see Rigama with his own parry. He's trying to perfect parry. No, you touched the button, and now you are eating a level 3. Is this going to burn out? It's not a critical art, so going to be just shy of burning out. Yeah, you see right there, just a tiny bit left, but it's gone. Have fun now in the corner dealing with fireballs and stuff. What an air to...
Oh, and then the OD up kicks immediately. My man Amigopool has not been afraid to let that joint rip.
I mean, look, it was smart because as soon as it's one of those situations, it's like Rigama down in life. He's burned out. He actually gets the knockdown. And it's like, this is my moment. I need my comeback. Yeah. And those are the best time to throw out those wake up DPs when your opponent is like when they do the thing, you know, the meme where the guy leans forward in the chair.
Yeah,
like that's where you DP them, basically. As soon as you know they lean forward, that's it.
Especially when the opponent has been on defense for so long, like it was in Rigama's case there, right? Like you're like, finally, I get a chance at my offense. A lot of the time, players aren't going to want to give up that turn to try to bait something out. So perfect read from Amigopool right there.
Exactly. Whoa, back medium punch traded with that neutral jump medium kick. Oh, caught him at the toes. Okay, here we go. Adam Spike, and now meaty drive impact, the classic.
You know this, man, one of the most successful times to do the drive impact.
Ooh, too far away after that Sobat fake, the Sobat feint. But again, the wake up kicks finding its mark. And that right there, you see, is the only weakness of DJ's double fireball. I mean, it is slow. You can jump over it and punish him, but if you drive parry it, you actually gain a net positive on the drive parry against the projectile.
Gotcha, yeah. I was just looking up the frame data on the Just Cool Low from DJ. Yeah, -3 regular, -2 on OD. So, yeah, we just seen Rigama kind of miss some opportunities there last time around.
Could also be spacing range or something like that. We'd have to go back to the tapes and take a look.
Oh, that's what you were talking about right there, the feint that DJs like to sneak in. That's not real. It definitely minus frames at that point. But speaking of which, we got perfect parries on deck. Rigama, trying to put his opponent in the corner.
Yeah, surprised he didn't go with the heavy drill combo in that situation. It definitely gets a lot of corner carry in that situation. Speaking of heavy drill, there it is. Tries to go for the meaty crouch heavy punch, but again, the wake up EX up kicks from Amigopool. He is not scared.
Oh, and then the ascending jump down light kick right there.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, actually did not get punished for that drive rush attempt. Thankful to the speed of DJ right there.
Got him again!
Oh, Rigama, he's tired of this. All these Just Cool feints, all this trying to get out of my crouch medium kick range. I'll do a little dash to proceed it to make sure you get executed.
Exactly. It's like, this is not cool, okay? So
yeah, not cool at all, bro.
So Rigama ties it up 2-2 now. So this is a really, really close one here. And again, the loser of this is eliminated from the tournament. Winner moves on the loser side. Ooh, this is it. Down to a 1-out-of-1 match here.
Man, yeah, this is crazy. This is for a Capcom Cup 10 spot, right? That is the $2 million prize pool, the milli for first place, life-changing money to say the least. You can see all kinds of online premieres going down as well as those offline ones on your screen right now in Singapore and France coming up in October and November respectively. But let's get it, man. Who's going to be moving in to losers round 2? Will it be Amigopool or Rigama? Both players here playing their butts off. Oh, you see
yeah, I know.
The Game 5 nerves, right? The Game 5 tension. I love seeing that in players. Like, they're always like balls to the wall to start the first 4 games. And then when it's the set's on the line, let's take a second here. Let's be a little bit more timid.
They're just like, who's going to act first? But Rigama with a great start. See that drive rush into the Just Cool to try to fake out a DP or something. Again, look how far that medium punch hits when he drive rushes like that.
For real, he pressed it so early. Hit her with the ash. That was wild.
Oh, man. There it is again. Oh, good block on the overhead.
Tries to parry, but it's still the same frames, right? But, I mean, it was negative. So, again, Rigama just can't find his rhythm right now.
Yeah, but he gets out of there, but has to burn himself in order to do it. And so now, the interesting part is when they're burned out, it does make the opponent almost a little too antsy to get in, and sometimes you could take advantage of that. Oh, but he burns him out, too. He baits out the super. He made it. Oh, is that going to kill? Oh, it's enough. It was the level 1. So I wasn't sure, but yeah, you're thinking he's going to go jab fierce and the spin knuckle and try to wall splat you. And so you saw Amigopool again, level 1 has no invincibility. So we went with the level 2. So he had to spend 2 bars and still got baited and killed.
And remember, we talked about, nice job with the driver's jab, cutting him off on the cutoff attempt from Rigama.
Yeah.
But Rigama also, he got baited into that earlier, right, with the up kicks when he was a little bit too thirsty to keep his offense going. So I love the fact that he holstered right there, baited it out even in burnout.
Oh, well, it looks like... Oh, speaking of baiting out. Oh, man, this is going to hurt so much. Can he kill without the...
Oh, level 1 puts him on life support here, and I'll take that trade all day, every day. We are in a final round scenario.
Ooh, so it is. Now it's not just a 1-out-of-1 game. It's a 1-out-of-1 round. However, Rigama coming in here with 2 bars versus Amigopool's 1 bar. Oh, empty jump in the throw. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, 100% right there, right? Usually you try to see a button press, take advantage that way, but this time does catch the throw attempt with a button. Oh, no punish on the neutral jumps. Amigo's been getting away with that. Rigama has the corner now, though.
Throw loops time. Oh, he went for it again.
Oh, but he didn't have the DP ready. Yeah.
Didn't have the autocorrect. Oh, dive kicks in there. He's going to go for the level 3. Yep. spend that bar to get that EX dive kick for the launch. This is not going to kill, but you have the advantage. You have meter. You can drive rush right in there.
Amigo's got to be so right for the rest of the game here. Try to bait out something with the drive rush crouch jab.
Oh, this is such a difficult situation for Amigopool now. Dee Jay does dish out a lot of damage, but again, Cammy isn't the low health character she was in 5. Here's a great start. Gets the knockdown towards the corner.
Yep, and going with the try to bait something out. You saw the parry, but didn't want to walk up and throw. Good stuff from Rigama not holding it, to be fair.
Oh, he's trying to bait something out, but when you're trying to bait out from that far, she can't really do anything to the fireball. Goes in with the low, but it is minus.
Yeah, respects it.
But now Chip is a danger.
Oh, yeah, you got to be ready for the level 2, right? That's why she didn't do anything after the stand fears. Waited for the level 2 in response. Amigo didn't give it, but did jump, and Rigama lying in wait perfectly right there. Well done.
God, what a smart way to close that out. Was just like, I'm going to standing fierce and then do nothing. Because you're going to try to super my spin knuckle as soon as I do that. And so good stuff, smart way to play that, and then just got Amigopool to jump and basically let him hang himself.
Yeah, when you're in that position, right, as Amigopool, you don't want to stay on the ground because that is where you're most likely going to get chipped. So you hear that little devil on your shoulder again, right? It's encouraging you to jump and wants to prevent you from dying, but often that ends up being a trap and leading you into a vulnerable situation, and Rigama was ready for it.
Yeah, one of the biggest weaknesses that you'll see a lot from players, who are learning Street Fighter is when your opponent has a little bit of health, you get a little eager to finish them off. But a lot of times the best thing to do is to let them hang themselves, honestly.
Yeah, there's going to be so little options that they can really go about trying to survive with that often it ends up exposing them to something that you can counter. And right there, that's exactly what we saw. So well done from Rigama.
Oh, God, that bait was so gross. Oh, man.
That was definitely ill. You got to be careful when you bait and burn out like that in that situation, though, because the level 3s do so much chip in this game. You got to make sure that you have enough life to survive blocking the super. That is a scary situation to think about. But, yeah, Rigama doing a great job. You see the damage output at Dee Jay, by the way, on display, as always. Level 1 finisher right there. Clean as can be. And just wait. Yeah. Anti-air. Perfect Street Fighter play right there from Rigama.